Welcome everyone to the podcast about any and everything. Your opinions don't count. Your cast, Tito, DJ, Rico, Adam. Let's get into it.
Yo, y'all see this thing about Jay-Z signing a deal with the NFL?
That's a chess move, bro.
Alright, the chess move, but that looks bad.
You ain't like it?
Nah, that ain't nobody.
I love that. I love that. That is a chess move. And for the people, at least the black folks that really think Jay-Z wrong for what he doing, nah, bro. The way I look at it, if Jay-Z get inside there in that NFL, you can see a lot of things start to change. He also in that type of deal, so he could be in charge of the whole Super Bowl performances and all of that stuff. And then he also trying to own an NFL team, be an owner of an NFL team in the near future as well.
All right, but let me show you why that looks bad in my opinion. I think it's a great move, business-wise, for him, for black people, for the movement and everything, it is. But when you go from, you turn down a performance at the Super Bowl, I guess maybe at that time it wasn't right. But I feel like, bro, you can 1 minute turn it down and make a song that say, the NFL want me, whatever he said in the song about, the NFL
I said
wants
no
me.
to the Super Bowl.
I don't need you.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need you. You need me. And so, in that sense, you talking
Shout
on
out to
two
Jay-Z.
sides. You talking on two sides of your mouth, bro. Because now all of a sudden, it's like, did you see the interview? He was like, they was talking about the part of Colin needing. He was like, this wasn't about Colin needing a job. This is about the movement. You know what it's about. You know what it's about. Great. We all know what it's about. So what's next? So So you don't give a fuck about Colin's job then?
No, that's facts though. Like what he's saying is facts.
I get that. But you wasn't with them because of what Colin was about, right? And now all of a sudden you with them because there's money on the table.
But I don't even think it's any of that, right? I mean, we all man, and we all know that sometimes we get caught up with what the women in our lives go through, and we know when Beyonce did the halftime show, she did that whole Black Power movement and stuff like that, and
right.
it was shortly after that they wanted Jay-Z to perform or something, and he turned it down.
Yeah, but she had done that before Colin kneeled, right?
That wasn't shortly. That was
No,
few
That was
years.
like 2 years after. That's a whole.
yeah,
that's a big jump. I mean, you
yeah,
can't
but
say
I mean,
shortly.
what I mean is like she has some type of influence. But I think Jay-Z just is a businessman. He looking at it straight business wise. I think he could give two flying fucks about Colin Kaepernick or the movement. I think he wants an NFL team just like he wanted a basketball team. Jay-Z always had that mogul mentality.
So he turned down, according to him.
No, but it's
He
contradicting.
turned down.
If that is his mentality, it's contradicting to, like you say, what.
But
he
I
said in
mean,
the song.
didn't he turn down the NFL halftime show
yeah.
due to the Colin Kaepernick situation? That, according to what my understanding of it, that's the reason he turned it down. So if you turned it down for that, I mean,
Bruh, you see how everybody
you're
jump
hypocritical,
on,
bro.
You see how everybody jump on Kanye West for going with Trump.
But fuck Kanye West,
I
bro.
mean, but if Jay-Z...
Just straight up, bro.
I feel
This might not be great
I
for
feel
us.
exactly the same.
Fuck
way.
Kanye West, bro. Kanye West he's an idiot. Bro.
But I mean, if you
make
look at
good
it...
music at some point in his life, but Kanye West delusional.
If you look at it in that aspect, I mean, Kanye West is his boy. So he's sitting down and he saw everybody jump on Kanye West for going with Donald Trump, but he may not be a fan of Donald Trump or whatever.
Do you think he's going down with I don't think he's going that far down that road.
Jay-Z, no. But I do think that, hey, at that time, with the Colin Kaepernick situation being so pronounced at that time, he was like, you know what? Jay-Z is playing chess, bro.
But
He
the
said it
NFL
before,
hasn't
but I play
changed,
chess
though.
while y'all niggas playing checkers. Like, he looking at the situation. I ain't going to jump into this right now. I will wait till a later date. Let me get in. I want.
So you looking
the team.
hypocritical to me at that stage? I mean, if you're gonna duck and dodge it because the current situation, like I want to make that money, but I don't want to look bad. That's ugly.
Nah. Look at it like this. Nah, fuck your performance. Let me get a piece of this NFL.
Yeah, it's a bigger check.
Yeah,
All right,
you feel
looking
what
at
I'm
a
saying?
bigger check.
It ain't even a check wise. It's more like a position
But
of power
okay.
type thing. If
It
Jay-Z really get in the NFL, being in that boardroom or whatever the case, he could get niggas like Colin Kaepernick a job. Like,
Yeah, but-
that's why I'm looking at it as a bigger, like a bigger chess move, bro. Like
That's fine, but why do you make it when the question arises about not doing that performance? Why do you make it about I'm not going to do it because of the movement, the Colin Kaepernick movement? Why would you even do that? You should just say I don't want to do it. Like the check ain't right. That ain't what I want. That ain't my. I don't want to work for you. I want to own. You know, that's sending a better
That's the
message.
same thing. That's the same thing as a slave saying, "I don't want to work on this plantation.
I want to
But
own
I
that plantation."
I
Own the
definitely would like to
plantation.
get a part of this."
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
But he didn't portray it like that. He portrayed it as, I'm not going to do the show due to the situation at hand.
I ain't know why he say no to the show.
but that's like a magic trick though. Whereas
I mean, I could be wrong.
you
That
know,
was the
you know, you
understanding
go
I
sit
got.
down, you see a magic show, and they doing all the frazzle dazzle over here, got you.
Misdirection.
Yeah, that old misdirection. They got you looking here while they doing things on the back end. Is the same way. I mean, he could make it look one way to the people, whereas his ultimate move. I mean, but really and truly, yeah, there are things that people in positions of power, they want to do things for their community and stuff like that. But at the same time, they also looking out for themselves first. They want to sell. It ain't about money for him no more. It's about legacy for him now. So if he could
It's
go
still
to
about
but-
money, buddy.
if he could say, but I gone from being a drug dealer to being a rapper millionaire to owning a record label to owning a basketball team to owning an NFL team. I mean,
And he's
I don't
he's
think-
the first rap billionaire.
I don't
Listen.
think-
All right, so you a billionaire,
Dr.
right?
Dre. I mean, but okay.
But whatever, you's a billionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think you just want to... If he wasn't happy with $1 million, dog, so he wanted $1 billion. He got $1 billion. You think I got $1 billion, I gonna stop? It is about money. It ain't all about legacy, bro. Money still has something to do with it.
Yeah, money have a little bit to do with it, but on the big scheme of things, I don't think it does. Because when you're a billionaire, what the hell you can't afford?
So you think it's about owning an NFL team? It's not so much the money, and then you think it's more about a money deal.
Yeah, of course
To
it
him.
is.
I think money plays a part, but I
Money
think
plays-
I think
money
it's
plays
the
a
main
very big
focus.
role.
I think it's the main focus. I mean,
It's kinda-
he always been about businesses, so
Wow.
that's just. I mean, NFL teams make. I mean, the fact that you have 22. You need 22 players to make up a offense and defensive line, and you paying each one of them at least $1 million.
Yeah, but you gotta think in Jay-Z's eyes, right? So his quote was, "I don't need you.
You need me.
You
I said
need
no to
me.
the Super Bowl. I don't need you. You need me.
You need me," right? Meaning, really, he don't need them.
But that's
He-
perception, though.
He don't need them for money, and he don't need them for legacy.
Bro, like you
hold
see-
on, whatever it is, he don't need them for money. He don't need them for legacy. So why is he now going to the NFL if he doesn't need them for either? Because he's
That's what
already
DJ
a
said.
legend,
That's his chess move.
and he already have money.
It definitely is
It's
a
a chess
chess
move, bro. Like y'all don't see what Jay-Z out there doing, providing lawyers and helping with people legal fees, and it's, what he do with
Who's he doing
Meek,
this with?
what he do with 21 Savage, like Jay-Z provide lawyers to family
That's-
brutalized by the
and-
police,
and
shit like that. Like he
all right, that
really
part,
out
that
here,
part I haven't seen, but
he really out here doing stuff like that.
when
Yeah.
it goes to artists,
Yeah.
I can tell you how I feel. It's when it comes to artists like 21 Meek or whatever, I could be wrong. You know, I don't want no one to misconcept. This is just my opinion on it. It's kind of like a Suge Knight Tupac deal. Do you think Suge Knight was being a philanthropist or he was trying to help? Nah, bro. That was a money deal. So if I get you out of jail, I own you right now. Even though he don't necessarily own Meek or 21, they ain't signed him directly or anything like that. You gotta remember, they still indebted to him, bro. He ain't petty like 50. He ain't like, bro, send you out there, bro. You owe me so much money because I did this for you. But he's helping them, so now they feel like, yo, whatever it is you need out of me, that's money, bro. It's like this. Y'all see the deal with Rockefeller? Rockefeller is what initially made Jay-Z like plateau when it comes to money. Rockefeller was him and Dame Dash's business. He played Dame Dash dirty. Well, Dame Dash, in my opinion, was poor businessman compared to Jay-Z. Jay-Z did business better.
Yeah.
And so Dame lost. But that was supposed to be like one of his best friends. So you play your best friend like that and push him out of a company in order to, and you know that's how they say, when money involved, there ain't no friends involved right there. No friends with money,
Yeah,
right?
all business.
Business
I
is
don't
business.
think, but I don't think it's a sincerity thing. I think it's a move. It's like, hey, look, I go and I put
But
on a face.
but
I
nobody
put on a face for
knows
something.
nobody knows him and Dame Dash relationship to the full extent, you know, what was going on, regardless. You know what I mean? We all had younger friends that, you know, I mean, if things were to, if money was to get involved, you don't know what would happen. But
And nobody knows what they do when money's involved.
but right, y'all think Meek Mill gonna be the next Jay-Z?
But you never know, because when Jay-Z was in his
Signing
prime,
the
when
next-
Jay-Z was in his prime, I don't think anybody thought Jay-Z was going to be what he is today.
Yeah.
At that
that's
time,
right,
at that
that's
time,
right. Yeah,
you don't
you're
see
right.
it when it's in that time. Like Pac was received well
Right.
in his time, but nobody thought he would be a legend per se. He was hot.
Yeah.
But to think he would be what he is, I mean, his death could have played a part in that. But nobody thought Pac was going to be Pac. I mean, Meek made some little questionable moves, but you don't know that Meek Mill's ain't gonna be the next Jay-Z.
Yo,
You can't tell that.
They did Meek dirty though. Like they try to get that nigga like 4 or 5 years or some shit like that for popping a wheelie, bro.
Yeah,
What? Well,
he's
Yeah,
been on
bro.
probation for 10 years. That
yeah,
was wrong.
he been on probation, but that sentence shouldn't have been like that.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's how they playing him, because they put him on probation for
Yeah,
so long.
the nigga been in probation since he was what 19.
wow.
Yes, bro. Like
He's 31 now.
yeah,
or
bro, and
32.
he's still dealing with the
Still on
same shit, bro.
probation, and you know
So
they popping a wheelie, but he was popping a wheelie for a video shoot in which, are we? It's not like he's driving through traffic doing this. Like, so
Yeah.
it was a
Wow.
setup.
bro,
that's-
on
that
his
is a
album,
setup.
on his
Yeah,
album
it's just
Championships,
setup.
he got a song called man, I can't remember what it called, but he literally break down that whole situation with him, like getting locked up, and then I think it's called Trauma, a song called Trauma, dope song, and he literally tell that whole story, bro. Like that was fire.
And
But
as
they
far as talking
they did him dirty, bro, and Jay-Z helped with that. Jay-Z helped with that. Like Jay-Z was in there for that. So and then what I call it like a chess move, because look at it like this, right? Let's say this company did you dirty, right? Let's say whoever you work for fucked you over, screwed you over, and then I stop buying their products. You know what I mean? Because niggas did my boy dirty. Fuck them niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I say to you, I'm gonna try to get part of this ownership though. Like, how'd you feel? Like, as my friend, like as the friend that get fucked over from the same company. Now I trying to like go in there and get a piece of that company.
And we referring to Jay-Z and the Colin Kaepernick situation.
Exactly.
But
yeah,
now the question is, how much of a friends they is?
I
you know?
don't think it's a huge friendship. I think
I
it's
mean-
more of a
I mean,
association.
and that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, watch this. Whether they really, really good friends, like me and you, really, really good friends, right? A company hold you over. They treat you like a little hoe. I go and I try
Make
to
a
get part of
business
this
deal.
ownership.
Yeah.
To the same company that treated you dirty. It sound bad, but when you look at it, this is how we get back at them, bro.
I mean, for me,
We go in there, like, we go in there and we make moves.
for
Like,
me, I wouldn't give a shit. I still wouldn't fuck with the company.
but that's how the system. That's how the system is, bro. Like, for years, bro, this shit is always repeat itself, bro. The real white elites that run this country is say, all right, a white cop kill a black cop. All right, what are the black folks gonna do?
a black cop.
No, a white cop kill a black
Man, a citizen.
a black citizen, right?
Yeah.
What the black folks gonna do? They're gonna be upset. They're gonna rally. They're gonna march. Let them do that. That's fine. 6 months later, black folks gonna go right back to hating each other, competing with each other, killing each other. Like, so it's just gonna repeat itself, bro.
Yeah, it's
And
a
that's
vicious
exactly
cycle.
what is that exactly
No,
what is
it
keep
won't.
going. Like, let me show you. Like
It
right
won't
now.
repeat itself.
Like right now, bro.
It don't need to
Right.
repeat itself.
Like right now, bro. Right now.
It don't need to, but
It don't
it
need
will.
to. It don't need to, but right now, it's a problem with Jay-Z doing his NFL shit in the black community. You think white people give a fuck about what's going with Jay-Z doing? No. Only the black community making noise about this, you know.
I mean, the fact
They
that
should
hold on.
salute the fact that he's making a good business deal for himself. But I still think
Bro,
that's
that's
the
a
problem.
big
That's,
move.
that's
That's
the
a bigger
problem.
move than what
They
people
looking
say
at
it is.
But
They're
that-
looking at it
that's
from
the
that
thing.
view that I'm saying that you see what happened to Colin, and then you turn around and you do a business deal with them. Whereas they should say, yeah, take this money, be an owner, so you could actually be there to make change. Because without that, influence in there, the change won't ever come.
But what
we're not
change
seeing it that way.
But what change he really gonna make? You know what I mean?
I mean,
when you sit down and look at it, yeah. If he's a owner,
If he's the owner, he can make
Right.
change for people.
If he's the
on
owner-
his squad,
if he's an owner, it's certain things he have to abide by with being an owner of the NFL.
yeah, but
Right.
but he has the choice to not fire a player because they kneel down for the
Right.
national anthem.
I mean, most-
like,
And he have
stuff like that.
he have the choice to say, I want him to play.
Most definitely.
Exactly.
I want him on the team.
Most definitely, he has that choice.
Colin doesn't
but then
not have
also,
a job because
I mean,
of the NFL. It's because of the owner of his team, and owners don't want to hire him.
Exactly.
nah,
The NFL,
bro, 'cause-
yeah, the
'cause there
NFL got
was-
something to do with it too, though.
But there were teams.
It's because he sued the NFL.
There were teams that wanted him to come play. They actually flipping. I forget what team it was. I want to say the Patriots, but I think I'm wrong about that. There was a team that wanted him to come,
I
but he
think it
would
was
have
the
been
Broncos.
he would have been being the backup though, and he wasn't into that.
I mean, would you want to be the backup after you went to the?
I mean, you can't complain about not having a job if you're going to be a backup for a good quarterback. I mean,
But
if
he's-
you don't have a job and
He's a
somebody offers
superstar
you a
level
job,
quarterback. What are you talking about? He's a first string quarterback, bro.
I mean,
But
some
maybe
people
not
say
right
that's
now.
Debatable, you know.
At the time that he left, he was the first string quarterback.
People say that,
bro.
No, he
The
played
year-
first string. That doesn't mean he
All
was
right,
first
the year
string.
he
great.
left. Where was he the year previously?
Bro, when
He
when
went
the,
to the. He went to the what
He
was it?
he
when
went
the
to
coach-
the Super Bowl
when the
previous
coach
year, right?
when the coach left,
I'm just-
when Harborough left,
Right.
that's when Kaepernick fell off.
So again, I
That's
mean,
when Kaepernick fell off.
Wasn't that the year before he left?
That was yeah.
And he went to the Super Bowl the previous year, right?
No. He was in the league couple of years after the Super Bowl visit.
Yeah.
Then he started the kneeling shit. That's when he left.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's when he left.
If you can take a team to the Super Bowl, you're a first string quarterback, bro. Yes, you have quarterbacks have there. So let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you a dead straight question. It's a yes or no. I don't want no explanation behind it. Dan Marino is the first string quarterback.
Of course, bro.
Of course. He don't even have a fucking ring, but he took a team to the Super Bowl.
That hurt
he
my
had
feelings.
He had a super season.
That hurt my feelings. Dan Marino
But do you
had
think he
super
was-
seasons, bro.
Okay, but
Don't say season.
was every season perfect? All right, you know what?
Just
Better
about
yet-
almost.
Better yet, let me ask you something. Was Peyton Manning a first string quarterback?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. This is hands down. Everybody says yes to this.
Peyton Manning
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the reason.
Let me ask-
Peyton Manning is the reason NFL teams is pick quarterback because they all want to find Peyton Manning. You know, like
All
how
right.
like when they
Do you
when
know what
draft,
Peyton Manning's first season record
he
was?
was trash.
What was his first season's record?
I don't know, but I know he was trash.
Three wins. Three wins.
Three, and yeah.
Three
13?
freaking wins.
Yeah.
So when you say Colin Kaepernick ain't had no 3-win season ever, so he is the first string quarterback,
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick had losing seasons.
not a 3-win season.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't know his record. I don't know his record, but just because you're on a quarterback, you're a quarterback on a team with a winning record doesn't mean that you're first string. I mean,
All right,
hey,
all right.
No,
so
no,
Kurt
hold
Warner
on,
is the
hold
first
on.
string quarterback then.
No. Just for the
Kurt
record.
Warner.
Just for the record.
Wait, Kurt Warner is a great quarterback, bro.
Just for the record.
All right, but he has had very bad times.
He win a ring too, right?
Yes, he's won one.
Of
on.
course.
Hold on.
1 out of 4 shots.
Tom Brady wasn't perceived to be a first string quarterback.
Exactly.
Hold on. But
Greatest of all time.
people argue that he is how he is because of Bill Belichick. And people say that if he went to another team, he wouldn't be as great as he is. That's debatable. But the fact is that after they went to the Super Bowl and his coach left, he started to fall off. So question is was it the coaching that was good?
You don't
or
know.
Was his ability that high up? You know?
Or maybe he was just things going on in his life. That was around the time he started the kneel thing.
Or
Well, I
maybe
think it was- and
or
then
maybe
their
he
record-
started the kneel
their
thing
record
because he
wasn't-
wanted attention, because he was falling off.
Nah,
because
nah,
he wasn't,
bro.
no.
Come on, now you question
No.
his motives
Nah.
of the
I mean, you
the
don't-
movement that he's on. I don't think
No.
I don't
No,
think
he's
I mean, bro,
done.
you don't know.
Yes,
because,
you do know, bro.
because
He's
you
done
do.
things
All right, so he's
actively
signed with Nike.
outside of.
He's signed with
after-
Nike right now, right?
Uh-huh.
He has a deal with Nike. Nike put out a pair of tennis for the 4th of July that had a Confederate flag on it.
It wasn't a Confederate flag. It was the Betsy Ross flag. It's the 13 colony flag.
Yeah.
That's not a Confederate
All right,
flag.
sorry. All right, yes, it was a 13-star flag. But that was in an era of racism. and he asked them to remove it, and they did.
Yes, and that's stupid because it wasn't a racist flag. If it was the Confederate flag, that would be something completely
Why?
different.
He was saying the era was a racist era, bro.
It was.
So
it was
what?
a
So-
strong
Racist
racist
era.
So at
Yeah.
the same time, you saying, "Hey, okay, I ain't gonna flicking spend my dollar bills because George Washington on it, and George Washington was a racist president."
Nah,
because
you
he
have
had
to
slaves.
spend those dollar bills. You need those dollar bills. That's money.
No,
That's
but
the
my
difference.
point is, you see how the thing goes
He's
down.
saying I don't want to sit there and make money off an endorsement deal with a company that's supporting the exact thing that I'm against.
But they weren't supporting the exact thing. The person who actually designed the flag was against slavery. If you go back and understand the history of it all.
Well, we don't know who was for slavery in those days because
Yeah, exactly.
slavery was going on and they were killing people.
But it is
And-
Just
well
because they wasn't
documented,
with
though. It's
slavery,
well
that doesn't mean it
documented
wasn't
about the
racist.
Betsy Ross flag. If you go and read the whole thing about the Betsy Ross flag and
Right.
understand the history of it, you understand that the person who created the flag was against slavery. They weren't for slavery. They wanted freedom for all. And so therefore, I mean, with Colin Kaepernick going about that thing, yes, it shows that he has a stance in that company, but at the same time, it's also showing him being misinformed about something. So you gotta look at it like that.
That's
But
the company's decision.
but also-
the company is misinformed about whatever decision they made. Colin Kaepernick just standing for because the company removed the flag.
they removed the flag to cater to one of the people that they made an endorsement deal with.
So if they knew that wasn't the case, why would they go along with it? They should
Because if he
they should have
feels-
had that conversation. And
But if he
stand up.
feels a certain way and they already made an
But you're not the
endorsement
owner of
deal
the
or
company,
whatever-
bro. It don't matter if you feel a certain way.
No, but you don't know how the endorsement deal is set up and all these types of stuff, and you don't know.
I don't think any endorsement deal will be set up to the point that somebody that we have endorsed can choose what we release and what we don't release and what we pull back off the shelves.
No, but they understand the amount of pull he has with society, and so therefore, check this out. If I endorse in you,
Mm-hmm.
and I do something you don't like, but you have a whole crew of followers, which the black community buys most Nikes, right?
Right.
And you decide to say, you know what, I ain't for this tennis shoe, but I know you could go out and flip and make a whole big fuss about it. I mean, yeah, I could pull your endorsement deal, and
Right.
okay, that's fine, a couple million, but the amount of money I could lose because you decide to say, you know what, I ain't fucking with them no more, and the people who could follow you behind it, that's a different issue.
Right.
So it's them looking at it from a business point of view. I mean, that's one way to look at it.
The
But you-
company looking at it from a business point
yeah,
of view.
the company's
to remove-
company's all about making money. That's why they signed Colin Kaepernick in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not arguing that the flag was whoever made the flag was racist or not, or whatever the situation was. I just saying Colin Kaepernick, when he was going through whatever he was going through, when he started kneeling,
Mm-hmm.
that
But that was on his downturn, though. I mean, when he started kneeling, okay.
When he
right?
started kneeling-
we know why he said he started kneeling. We know why he said.
Last two, yeah.
when
We know why he said he started kneeling, right?
he was like two and 16.
Right. We know why he said
2
he
wins,
started
right?
kneeling.
Is kneeling season.
All right, so yes, all right. His kneeling season, he didn't play
He's
every
like
game
two-
that kneeling season. So Collins records was first season.
He played
13 wins.
he played every game.
In 16.
I put down because that was one season he only played 9 games,
All right.
and then the last
So-
season he played them all.
First season 13 wins, second season 11, third season 12, fourth season 8, last 2 seasons 3 and 2, right?
So now the question is why did he start kneeling? We know why he said he started kneeling, right?
The question is why he started
Right.
playing so trashy.
But then going into that is like, okay, hey, I kneeling, I need some time. I need a reason to stay on the team. I'm not saying that this happened, but it's not unfathomable.
So hold on,
to
the
say-
reason he got fired was supposed to be his reason to stay on the team? I doubt that.
No, we didn't know that he was going to get fired about that. But he's saying, okay, let me bring attention to myself. Let me be a reason that, hey, I'm in the news, so they keep me on the team. Because, but
I don't think
You-
any NFL owner is thinking
but
that
you
way.
know the saying. You know the saying. No publicity is bad publicity. I mean, so when
I don't think
I
that
don't think
was
that's
his
the
intentions,
I
bro.
think the saying is all publicity is
I
good
don't think that was
publicity, but-
Colin Kaepernick's intentions.
Listen, bro. Listen. If Colin Kaepernick played the way he played in 2011, 2012, and 2013, he would still be in the NFL right now, kneeling or not kneeling. He started to decline. His quarterback play started to decline.
I disagree.
I agree.
But
I telling you,
but,
if-
yeah, no. Based on stats, yes, that is the truth.
If Brady or Aaron Rodgers start kneeling right now, damn, but the NFL ain't but the
Brady
black
and
baller.
Aaron
No.
Rodgers are white.
No, they ain't. But
They
that-
right saying they could quarterbacks. If Cam Newton
Yeah.
start kneeling right now, they ain't gonna kick him out the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
I think right now they move past that
that's-
a little bit
that's-
too, though.
That's
Bro, if you a good quarterback, he ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
exactly.
Bro.
Exactly. If you a good quarterback, ain't nothing gonna happen. But
So y'all
my
saying the
question-
quality of his play is the reason he got fired?
My question is,
I
no,
said that's the reason. That's the reason he ain't on. That's the reason he ain't on. That's the reason.
That's the reason
he got
nobody wants to pick
fired.
him up.
Yeah, but then that's part of it. But then the whole
kneeling thing.
the whole kneeling thing got teams that everybody's scared. Apparently, that's what I'm gonna say. Everybody's scared, but we know the NFL like saying none of y'all better hire this nigga, and that's how I mean that. The NFL is like they own fucking type of they
and
own
because
thing,
he's-
bro.
be-
The
if
NFL
Cam
is their own
Newton
thing,
was
bro.
to kneel for the national anthem, bro, he would lose his job.
No, he
No,
wouldn't.
no.
Because
Right
let me tell
now,
you
he
why.
would lose his job, bro.
Let me-
You see, he 4 interceptions when we go and watch the game with the Buccaneers.
That's still
Like, bro.
Cam Newton, though. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro. Like,
nah,
what's this?
bro, he would lose his job,
Bro,
bro. He black.
Let me
and
tell you.
for
Let me
the
tell you the
national
reason.
anthem,
let
bro.
me kill this for you right now. There's players on teams all over the league still kneeling to this day and still on the team. Just like with the Dolphins, Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills going at our owner right now because our owner don't want to.
think
He
he'll
don't
buy
want
the
to.
team.
Steve Ross don't want to.
Be an owner. He's actually not endorsed by this team. He doesn't work for them. He's not on
What
their
I'm saying
roster,
is, like, what I'm
anything
saying
of
is,
that nature.
what I'm saying is, Kenny Stills, he going at it with the owner of the Miami Dolphins, the team in which I pull for. If that make you feel better, Adam.
You are on the fan roster. Yes, you are.
Anyways, Kenny Stills going at it with him because he doing his fundraiser for Trump organization or whatever the case. But
Right.
then he say he against the whole racial divide and all of that stuff. And Kenny Stills is like, so hi, if you against the racial divide, why you doing this fundraiser for this dude? Kenny Stills stays Neil. Couple players on our team is Neil. They still on the team, still got reps, still got everything. So if Cam Newton was to start kneeling and stuff, all this would be is a news story for the Carolina Panthers and the NFL again. And that's that. He's still gonna be playing. He's still gonna have his job, bro.
Hey, let me point it out.
Because
to you
that's Cam
also,
Newton.
man.
Because Cam Newton selling seats, bro. Kaepernick wasn't doing that, bro.
Kaepernick wasn't doing that.
You know, like you ain't a signed agent to the fan roster, and you know that you could be a free agent and to support the Miami
Dolphins. Tell like that. Shout out. Fins up.
Of course, you know I support the 305 to the fullest, but I think you're on the wrong fan roster.
Nah.
There ain't gonna be no Super
You
Bowls
don't
in
even
that
watch
history.
football no more, bro.
I don't watch football anymore because of the political stuff that goes on. Like football is too much. I don't want that way. I want to watch a football game for what it is. And then it
that's-
was so much surrounding it with everybody bitching about people kneeling or whatever. Who gives a fuck? That's their decision. If I want to kneel during the national anthem, if I want to sit down, that's my decision.
I know about all that, bro.
Listen. The whole
Because
Why? What does it matter?
hold on, because you're working for a company, right? It's they're not infringing on their freedom of speech. Is that you're working for a company? If the company says that you shouldn't do that, you can't do that. They then have the right to fire you if they please.
Okay,
for
but
you
that was not a
abiding by the
policy
rules.
though. That was not a policy. That was never a policy.
No, it wasn't. But I'm saying.
And I'm not only talking about the owners of the teams and the teams themselves. I was talking about so much fans and the stuff in the news and all of that. It more surrounded who's kneeling, who's not kneeling, who's doing whatever about who gives a fuck about the national anthem in that sense of we watching a football game. All right, I get it. The national anthem is sacred. I get it that it is representing freedom in America. But we are making a football game about the national anthem when it's about football. Now, I get it. He probably should stand. He probably should give respect to the national anthem because people died for that stuff and for freedom that I don't think we 100% free in this country. But, you know, for it ain't like we living in some third world country where you have no power.
Bro, and to take from the whole Colin Kaepernick kneeling thing, right? And what they did to him, what really was fucked up is the fact that they took away what Colin was kneeling and doing his whole thing for, and just turned it into flag disrespect, and
Yes,
national anthem
it
disrespect.
wasn't. It was. And they were saying that he didn't respect the troops.
But watch
that's
this.
not what it was about.
But watch this, because the first time he did it, he sat down, and they was mad about that. So a former NFL player and a former Green Beret talked with Kaepernick and say, "Listen, it would be better. It would be better if you would kneel instead of sit down like and outright disrespect shit." So this dude was in this Green Beret or whatever the case. Some former, I don't know what the ranks and all that stuff is, but the army. And
A
all
Green
that.
Beret is a level of shooter that's in the military. But yeah,
But he telling Kaepernick, like, bruh,
He gave
you
him
will
that
not
advice.
disrespect me if you do it this way. This is how you could get your message across without disrespecting what we
making it
believe
look
in.
ugly.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's how that one person feel, and I understand. Yeah,
Other
he
people
spoke
will
to somebody
feel
about it.
different, but
One,
their
that's
opinion
fine.
don't count
Two,
neither.
you know where I had the issue with Kaepernick kneeling was because he said this is what he's kneeling for, and at that time he wasn't doing anything outside of kneeling about it. After he left the NFL, he started doing things with people, and I was like, boom, that's how you should do it. That's how you should do it because you here preaching for something and you taking a stand for something, but outside of you just taking that.
How do you know he was
sta-
doing nothing outside
Huh?
of that? We don't have any.
There was a bunch of stuff in the news about it at the time about he's saying this and he wasn't doing anything about it. When he left the NFL, he started donating.
It doesn't
money.
matter if he was doing anything about it or not, bro. It matters that he's black and he feels a certain type of way about it, bro.
Yes, I agree. He feels a certain type of way
and he should support
about
it. And regardless if he was or wasn't doing anything, he started to support it, and it led to something greater than what it is now.
But what I'm saying is that you're there taking a knee for something. You taking a knee, don't do shit about it. Don't do shit about it other than get people riled up about you taking a knee during the NFL when, like Adam say, people want to watch football. They don't want to deal with flipping politics.
And that's kind of why I
So-
don't watch it because even the fans and everybody has turned it into that in which, all right, he did something you don't like. Let's find out why he did that. All right, let's make a change to it instead of criticizing him and saying, oh, that you don't support the troops or you don't support whatever it may be. I think he wasn't doing anything necessarily that wrong. But let's round about this back to Jay-Z though. Like, is in all the basis of this, is Jay-Z making a good decision? Is it a bad decision? Is it what some people would call cooning?
Good decision.
I mean,
for
like,
what?
it's.
I think for him, that's a fucking
All right, so,
wonderful decision.
So why would black people be mad for him making a good decision as a black man? Shouldn't they be accepting that he's better in himself regardless of, oh, he rich, so y'all just looking at him as, oh, he just another rich, entitled person?
because they're looking at it as okay, he ain't supporting Colin. You know, it's okay. You go in and Colin just stand up for all of this, and now you're trying to. Like,
Oh yeah, but we
get a piece of the
understand
pie.
what they're looking at. But so you feel that he's making a good decision regardless of.
For him, yes, you get
But you
a
don't
piece
think
of that
you don't think
NFL
it's
pie.
you don't think it's a good decision just for a black person to be. I mean, he making it better for. If you make it better for one, that's opening a door at least in some sense, right?
But see, the thing is there's the assumption of him making it better for people. Like, you don't know what he is going to do. that's just the fact of the matter, right? I looking at it as as a business person, like you just want accolades and stuff like that. There are other things you have your different interests and stuff like that.
I really don't
So-
think that's an accolade in his mind. I think that's a
that's,
check.
But that's like
It's a
playing
check,
a video
bro.
game. But that's your flicking trophy reward. Oh, NFL team. There we go. Like, I
Bro,
mean,
I would love to be the owner of an NFL team myself, bro. Like,
exactly. So I feel
Yeah, but would you be wanting to do that for the accolade of saying I'm an owner?
No.
yeah,
No,
a young nigga like me, grew up in Angleton, friggin' moved to the States because NASA
You ain't
wasn't
young
doing
no
nothing for
more,
me.
bro. You like
and
50, you like
I end up
45,
moving here and
50
getting
years
an
old.
NFL team. Hell yes, bro. I would put that on a fucking t-shirt, bro.
You're not
And I would
young
walk
anymore.
around with that shit.
but
I might can't make songs
That's-
about it,
that's
but
what
I
you said.
definitely, y'all niggas definitely gonna know I did that
That's
shit.
what you're saying right now, but
Bro, that's what I saying. That's what I saying forever.
I assure you, your main goal of that is the cash.
Bruh, real
Money
talk?
to take away.
If you-
Real talk, that's part of it. That's
if you
part
to
of
that
it,
level
bro.
that you
That's the largest part of it.
That's
if you to that level
nobody.
that you
No,
could
no, 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 no,
afford
no.
A football team. I don't think cash is a part of the issue.
I know
bro.
that.
The only
Yes,
way,
boy,
the
you will be
only way
projected into so much
Jay Z
more money.
would want to own an NFL team is for the arrogance of saying, "I own an NFL team
That's
and I'm a black
That's
owner."
that's an
That's
accolade.
exactly what I
that's
said.
what he was saying.
It's a notch on his belt.
Could you call it arrogant though?
Huh? Could I call it? I don't know if I would say it's arrogancy. I just saying
Slightly.
that's is okay. You know, growing up in life, you have these goals and stuff you want to hit, and he just go and say, okay, I want, but that's a goal I want to do. I mean, there's this flipping Asian man. He flipping gone to school. First, he joined the military, joined the Navy SEALs, right? Okay, I was a Navy SEAL. Next, I'm gonna be a doctor. He went and became a flipping neurosurgeon. After that, boom, checklist off. After that, he went and he works for NASA. He is a rocket scientist. Boom, check.
Okay,
That's just.
so
I'm saying
doing
that's just
that's
goals.
accolades, right?
Yeah, that's just goals for him.
His own personal
Whereas-
goals.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
he
and that
wanted to
makes
do it.
sense. That makes sense. But this is what I don't like. This is why the slander, the whole Jay-Z slander and trash talk is bugged me because, like, bro, like, y'all really think this whole Kaepernick thing it should be the reason why Jay-Z not go for and own an NFL team?
No,
How many black people own stuff in the NFL? Like it's literally owners of a team or
I don't think there is.
on that or
find that
on that NFL board that you even know about. You know what I mean?
We don't know about any, but I don't think there is any.
Yeah, I don't think that's an arrogant thing. Like I wouldn't be arrogant about something successful like that.
I don't think you. I mean, I guess if you out there like bragging about it in a song, like no other rapper has or no other black guy has or owns a team, that's kind of being arrogant with it.
So you
but
could
to
say-
own it,
so
to be
base-
like I'm the first owner, like. I mean, there's a first for everything, and for you to put that out there and to be proud of it, that's not arrogance, of course not, because you should be proud of that.
But so if that based on that, every rapper arrogant because every rapper like Meek Mill.
Yeah. No,
Meek
no,
Mill
no,
can't
no.
Meek Mill can't write a verse without talking with the Rollie or the Audemars or what the new watch is now, the
get that.
Patek Philippe or whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, but like
But what I saying is, no, I'm not saying that.
the Patek,
I'm
whatever you call
not
it.
saying that every rapper is an arrogant, but I'm saying that if he was to brag about it on a song, that's being arrogant. But if he like in an interview says, I was the first black man to own an NFL team or have any ownership in a team, I don't feel that that's arrogant. You should be proud of that.
He might not. I mean, and there could have been a black owner years ago before our time. I
doubt it.
I doubt
I
that
highly
too.
doubt it. If
I
it
doubt
was
that
gonna
too.
happen, it's gonna happen.
Later in the times,
No,
I doubt that too. But
No, but we ain't no
But he
black
should
NFL
be
owner.
proud. Why would you not be proud of
you
something
looking
like
right, Dito? You looking right? That ain't an arrogant thing, bro. That's a milestone, bro. That's history, bro.
I mean, there's a Pakistani.
That's the
I
Jags.
don't-
That's the Jags owner.
but that don't
Everybody know
count,
him, bro.
bro.
Everybody know that dude.
Anybody from you know how much Middle Eastern people have money like that, so that's like that in my view is sort of normal. That's you would expect.
That's Stephen
something like
Ross
that.
right there. Yeah, bro. That's a milestone.
Did you
So
actually look at the picture
That's
of Robert
something.
Kraft?
That is
buddy?
something he could be arrogant about, bro. And your buddy could get mad.
No,
bro.
I'm not. I mean, you can't
know
get
it's
mad either
something
way
with
if
that
you're
too,
arguing
right?
about it.
He decided he wanted to be an NBA team owner. He went and he did it.
And he don't even own the Brooklyn Nets no more.
No.
He just got a sports label. No, he don't own the Nets no more.
He didn't even. He
They
didn't
sell
even
all of
own
that.
the
He didn't
Nets
own it.
though.
He had a
owned the
part.
share.
He was a
shares
part
in it.
owner.
Yeah, he had part
owner.
owner.
He was a
Part,
share.
very small.
Yeah,
part
but
owner.
he still was a owner of it, right?
Yeah.
He was a team owner.
But even with that, Mark Cuban owns the Dallas Mavericks. Mark Cuban has been trying to get an NFL team, and he said, I watched an interview with him. Like, there's
They
a
have a
lot
money
of stuff
thing,
you
though.
have to go through to become like you have to get the okay by another team owner. You gotta get they gotta yeah, he good. So even if
That's
somebody
an
wants to sell a
exclusive
team,
club, nigga.
It's a white thing, bro.
yeah, even if somebody want to sell a team,
Mark Cuban and he white, bro.
Yeah, but
And Mark Cuban got money, bro. I would want him to be a owner on a team. Reason being is because he's a awesome promoter, marketing expert. Mark Cuban is the money man, bro.
but
Mark Cuban is not one to be.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a white thing. It's
discounted.
just an exclusive thing. But there are certain things that are just exclusive.
And I just want you to
certain
know,
stuff.
because you said it's a white
And-
thing, bro. Mark Cuban ain't Cuban or nothing like that, you know. That's just a last name.
no, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean,
all of them white.
it's an exclusive thing. There's a lot of things that are exclusive that people can't join. Like to be a part, I think it's the Skull and Bones. You got to be a
What
U.S.
is the Skull
president
and
to
Bones,
join
brother?
that. It's a,
That's that Illuminati shit.
organization.
That's another.
That's
Y'all can save that
Illuminati
for another day. That's
but-
Illuminati shit.
But there are organizations and stuff like that, which is just it's certain
I know it's.
criteria you
I know
gotta
it's
meet.
exclusive, but
And if Jay-Z taking
it's
if Jay-Z
especially
taking a part
exclusive to
jump
white
into it,
people.
if Jay-Z taking a part to jump into it, then
I
all-
mean,
all the
for
better
real.
for him.
Well, if and when Jay-Z does this and gets a part or be a part owner of a team or owner of a team, right? If it's any case in that, then it's not gonna be exclusive no more. Like it's not gonna be just a white thing no more.
But
And
who the hell is he talking to though?
Who?
That's who you talking to Roger Goodell?
That's the only person he can
What,
take.
if
That's
he's
the
interview?
commish.
Wait, if he getting the okay from the commission, he get the okay.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, but
Jay-Z?
he doesn't own a team though.
No,
Not-
Jay-Z.
no,
yes.
Roger Goodell is the
His
commissioner of the NFL.
His
bro.
meeting was with the interview was
Bro,
with
you know
Roger
how
Goodell.
much NFL players hate Roger Goodell, bro.
Bro, it's like, dude, like.
You know how much
I don't want to
NFL
put you on the
players
spot,
wish
but
he was
have
in
you
the
ever
fucking-
have you ever had a job that you hated your boss?
Definitely.
Of course, everybody.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So you gotta expect that that's it. So I was having a conversation with someone that's so far off topic. This is kind of awkward too. So let's make sure we keep this in context to what I'm saying, right? So
Is that like that's the
No homo,
professional
right?
way of saying no?
No
I was
homo.
gonna say
Yeah,
that's like the
yeah, yeah.
professional way of saying that
I
shit.
just, but I just want to put it out there. Let's start off no homo if necessary. Circumcision to a baby, right?
Necessary.
You agree or don't agree? Just it roundabouts to the conversation that I had yesterday. Circumcision. You have a baby, a boy. Circumcision. This is an opinionated thing. You know, some people say yes, some people say no.
No homo, but I'm circumcised.
All right. Well, cool. But I'm saying
Why
that don't
are you
mean
saying
you
no
got
homo?
you got some people that circumcised that will feel like, yo, I ain't circumcising my baby because pain or whatever, or that was a Jewish tradition or whatever the case is. But yes or no?
Circumcision
Yeah, I'm
to
okay
a
with it.
baby.
You cool with it? You cool with it?
Well, I mean, and that does come down to the parents' beliefs or whatever the case.
Yeah. All right. So
but they also got medical reasons.
So, all right,
They
then,
say-
so-
they say it's supposed to be healthier and stuff.
let me get to the conversation that I was having, right? So
Should be good.
he's talking about, you know, some parents, especially the mother, don't feel too comfortable having to do the cleaning process and all of that. Whatever, cool, that's fine. So I guess this dude that I was talking to, one of his boys, decided his boy was 16, and his parents decided that we're gonna have you circumcised at 16, bro. Come on, you're the fucking worst parent in the world.
Yo, and looking at what I looking at, if you an adult, your circumcision costs $999 compared to $250 when you a baby.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
I
lot
don't think the
more
I don't think the
expensive.
funds. But okay, you 16 years old.
Yeah, fuck
What
that.
kind
You
of
better-
parent does that, bro?
16, bro, you better keep
You
your
ain't
dick
chopping
skin
on
at
my-
that point. Like,
Yeah, you
I
ain't-
ain't gonna put
About
a
chopping-
grind on chopping your cock skin off. Like, you tripping, nigga. Like,
At 16,
I mean, what was their reason for it though?
I don't know, nigga.
I mean,
I don't know why.
I mean, if it
so-
was for health reasons, okay, understandable. But I mean, if I was in that position at that point,
you wait 16 years
I'll be okay.
before you start deciding to circumcise your
I'll
child.
be okay at that point.
all right, so I bet to pull some facts from WebMD, so don't quote me on all of this. This is the same site.
This
You look on
WebMD.
this. You look on this long enough, y'all niggas got beard cancer or some shit.
What?
So I just saying. I just say it.
Is that a
I
thing?
just say it out of.
So I think I gotta search that.
I
bro.
just
Beard
said. I
cancer,
just
every-
said. WebMD would fuck your whole world up, bro.
Beard
You
cancer.
go put in
I
your
don't know,
symptoms. You go put your symptoms in on WebMD. You got all kind of shit going on, bro. Follicle cancer. You know, some shit like that.
Fuck is follicle cancer, bro?
I guess it's something to do with hair. Facial
That's a real
follicle
thing, or you
cancer.
making this shit up, bro?
I am not. I'm not being serious
So-
at all.
Yo, actually,
What's there on WebMD?
you know what? I can't even. This site ain't reputable.
So what WebMD saying about it?
All right, so it got some questions like is circumcision like when is circumcision done? How is circumcision done? Is it necessary to
I
be
think that's
circumcised?
the only question that matters.
What are the benefits of circumcision? So yeah, like a decreased risk of urinary UTIs, a reduced risk of STDs in men, protection against penile cancer. Yeah, nigga, penile cancer.
So hold on.
And a reduced-
I might be getting
So you-
circumcised at 16
And a
at that
reduced
point.
and a reduced risk of cervical cancer in female sex partners. Prevention.
How does my cock skin reduce cervical cancer in a female?
Because what it is like
The skin is still.
I don't even this I don't even like having this conversation.
Yeah, but
the skin of your cock, you know, like that can
hold on.
like that can
But how does
hold
that?
back-
How
that
does,
can
all right,
hold-
so cancer isn't. I can understand you saying it transfers a sexually transmitted disease. Yes, all right, STD, understandable. How does it fucking cause cancer?
penile
Because-
cancer,
because
bro.
the
Because it could
bacteria
get
is
dirty.
stored
Yeah,
there.
it could get bacteria could get stored in that skin part.
But you ever see toe jam?
But if you
Imagine
if you,
toe jam in your
dude,
cock.
come on.
That's why you clean it.
His nigga
But I
talking
going
about
home.
why you-
I going fucking
That's
home.
why
bro.
you clean. That's why you clean it.
This nigga say it's like toe jam in your cock, bro.
But yeah, you circumcised.
Dito, that shit is ridiculous.
No homo. I just saying, bro.
Yeah, no homo. Sorry,
Because I can't. Yeah, I can't have like picture in my skin.
How did you determine about toe jam on your cock? How
Bro,
did you?
'cause I feel-
How did you
all,
relate that?
I figure if I walking around in shoes and socks all day and flipping in
Told
between in between the toes and stuff like that, it is
It has a name.
it is get toe jam and stuff there, you know.
That's
Stuff
the name.
accumulate between the toes.
Toe
That's
jam,
why-
that's fungus, buddy.
No, but toe jam is you could move toe jam. When you clean it, it goes away. Like walking around, you get toe jam. That's why your foot smells stink.
I sweat, your feet sweating, bro.
Yes, that.
So you only-
You
You
can
ain't
move toe jam, bro.
You ain't get-
Search toe jam, please.
You ain't think your cock
Yes,
is
man.
sweat, nigga? Come on now.
So this
I
cock
think.
jam.
I think. But I
Cock
think.
jam.
nigga, yeah. Cock jam, nigga.
Yo,
It's
tell
what it
you,
is.
hey, I gotta take a shower. I got some cock jam
I'd go
going on.
I'd go to Wiki right now and create a wiki for this shit.
For cock jam?
Have niggas thinking cock jam is real. No, and this ain't a porno parody of Space Jam, nigga. This is this cock jam, nigga. That's what I said. It's like- yeah, but I mean, like I never had. Let me knock on some wood. I never had no issues.
Oh, I thought you was about to say you never had cock jam.
Nah, I never had no penile issues, and definitely never had no cock jam, nigga. I circumcised. We don't get that shit. You feel what I said? We don't get that shit.
But
So,
your feet sweating, so your feet ain't circumcised.
That's feet
The
sweat.
fuck,
That's
yeah,
toe
so that's toe jam. So you get
Everybody's
cock
have that
jam
shit.
if your cock sweat, bro.
Listen, free sponsorship, tough acting to acting, nigga. For the
Nah,
feet,
you don't
for
get
the toe jam, nigga.
you don't get cock.
Fuck is
You
wrong
don't
with
get cock jam, and only when you're younger or older people get cock jam.
So young niggas, you just saying nigga shit just out there.
So just regular age niggas don't get cock jam. Just younger and older niggas.
Well, you
I
clean.
guess that's a nasty nigga thing now.
Y'all stay there. That's musty it is, and nigga, them niggas who don't bathe and shit.
Daddy dirty dick type
Y'all
shit.
stay there. Them niggas they go sex a girl, they pull their shit down, they shit got a jacket on it. You know what I mean? Shit. Preventative measures, nigga. You know what I mean?
I got a
That's
condom.
like-
I
that's like
wearing a
when you
condom.
You know when you see them kung fu movies and they wearing their suit, gotta take off your jacket to get ready.
Yeah. Yeah, you ever see them pictures of them people with them fucking sausage dogs and they like dress them up and shit? You pull your shit out, my shit got a whole cowboy hat on it. You feel this is Halloween, nigga?
Alright,
Like
bro, this is we taking this into a fuck.
I just said. I mean, and you bring the circumcised shit up.
No, I
you
was
know.
just saying because I wanted to say like, all right, so you 16, your parents still have like control over certain decisions. Like, I mean, I guess you shouldn't just show up to the hospital when they're about to chop on your dick. But I mean, you show up, it's kind of your decision too, right?
That wasn't
But-
happening.
No,
For
I
me,
guess,
that wasn't happening.
That's what I'm saying,
What if
is
they
that-
did it? What if they did it so you don't have to pay for it, and as adulthood?
What you mean pay for it, bro? Are you gonna be 30 years old saying I want to chop on my dick? No.
Nah, he's saying like pay
Some
for
people
it,
do.
like-
Some
like,
people
hey,
do.
Hey, you know what?
We have
To
an
help
uncle.
prevent this
We have an
penile
uncle
cancer.
who probably got circumcised at 19, I believe. If I remember
Don't be
correctly.
calling people out like that, bro.
I said we have an uncle.
You got a lot of uncles.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
I glad my shit happened when I
I'm just saying, like, all right, so
the womb,
if-
yeah.
I feel if you're going to circumcise your child, it should happen at birth. After about 3 years old, you can't be chopping on no little boy dick. That's cruelty, bro. That should be inhumane.
let me ask you a question though. For a procedure like that, you get anesthesia or you just lie for the cock cutting show. Like
Some people don't. Some people
and the doctor
don't.
like do one of these, like, yeah, this is
Some
skin,
people
nigga.
don't
Like,
get some people don't get anesthesia. Some
You looking
people
at it?
actually.
How you know?
No, it's like a
Yeah, I
root
mean, you
canal.
could-
It's like a root canal. Some
could choose
people,
that.
You
some people
fucking root
choose to
canal.
go under
Nah,
Bruh.
I don't
as
think
a
it's like a
root
root
canal.
canal, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I get
I
hit
don't
in my
think
balls before.
circumcision is
I
like.
know if I want to be awake for that shit.
You could be awake for circumcision.
When I get my wisdom-
you might get some
That's right.
numbness.
What?
Numbness shots.
when I get my
Wait,
wisdom,
they shooting it in your dick?
I don't know about that, but I know you could.
You definitely ain't putting a needle
bro,
in my
and
dick.
from what I hear too, like anytime they gotta examine your cock for some shit, they just push shit
Oh, all right.
in your yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
This
we
ain't the
need it.
movies where they just stab you any fucking way and you Gucci. Nah,
I
nigga,
think we could end this one. You know. So right, let's step away from that for a minute. Dito,
Yeah.
you
so,
got a shot of the week for us?
Yeah, so the detox your mind shot of the week is we need to start having conversations where we listen to understand rather than listen to reply, because we can't get nowhere in understanding the people who are around us. Maybe you disagree for political reasons, religious reasons. I mean, even if you was a racist and you have a difference with somebody just because of their skin color, you can't be able to understand the person without first understanding what they're saying. So, what I say is, listen to understand rather than listen to reply.
Yeah, and you could believe all of that, but at the end of the day, your opinion doesn't count. So we out.